How much money does a tiny Star Citizen YouTube channel make? Well, this is year 3 of being monetized. So how does this compare to the previous 2 years? How much, this is the scary one, how much money did I spend on PC parts this year? And lots of fun stuff. So if you've not seen the other videos in this yearly series, let me explain what is going on here. Normally, this channel is all about Star Citizen performance, how to get your PC running the game at least half decently. But once a year, I like to do this video where I go through the YouTube analytics and show you how the channel is doing. It's quite a useful process for me, and it's a great chance for me actually to say thank you for all of you watching. But please don't subscribe to this channel if you're looking for tips on how to do YouTube. Number one, this channel isn't exactly an example of YouTube success. And number two, I make one of these videos a year. So everything else is to do with Star Citizen performance. So it has nothing else to do with this. So with that out of the way, let's get into the numbers. I first posted a video on this channel in August 2020. The channel hit 1,000 subscribers in June 2021, and it's been making money since July 2021. So in year 1, the channel made a grand spanking total of £1,027.42. In the second year, that increased to £1,470.70. And this year, well, the channel got a couple of hundred extra thousand views. It's gained nearly double the watch time of last time. We've got an extra 1,000 subscribers based on last year's numbers. And in total, we've got £2,162.47. So nearly £700 more. It's not crazy amounts of money, but it's progress and we're heading in the right direction. So this is a good start. But again, we've not talked about how much money I spent on graphics cards, etc. So first of all, let's quickly break down this money. Watch page ads. So on YouTube, as I'm sure you're aware, there are adverts, and these adverts gave me £1,901 this year. I've not yet released a single short on this channel, and I don't really have any intention to do that. Memberships. Now, you'll see £241, and that's coming from 12 members. The breakdown of that is 2 super supporters, which is about £7.99, and supporters, which I think is £2.99. And so, although this, again, isn't a crazy amount of money, I am so grateful to the members. It blows my mind that anybody would want to support this channel, that anybody would want to kind of help support what I'm doing here. And generally, more than the money, it is just the kind of moral support that I get, I suppose, from having people contribute. And it's worth saying that the membership thing that I offer is basically not particularly impressive. These guys are supporting because they want to support the channel. I don't do any extra videos. I don't do any member live streams. I basically do a post keeping them updated with what's coming on that week in the video. And since CIG have started giving me some ships to give away, I'll occasionally do kind of member giveaways for ships. So that is it. They're doing this because because maybe they love Star Citizen performance as much as me, but I can't quite express how grateful I am to you guys. So thank you so much to the members. And then we also have super chat, super thanks. Super thanks is under the videos. You can decide to give money in a comment, basically, and super chat is the live version of that. So again, thank you massively to anybody who has given money through this feature this year. Let's look at the monthly breakdown for this. If I switch over to this tab, you can see here that the monthly totals through the year peaked at certain points, starting off in July, going through, and you'll see this big bit here in November, £280. At this point, this was my best month. This was obviously CitizenCon related, lots of coverage around the game, lots of excitement, and people wanted to know how to get the game to run half decently on their PC, I think. And then a bit of a dip after that, but still a good amounts. And so May just gone. This is all the 323 stuff. So I put out a lot of videos looking at Vulkan, looking at DLSS and FSR, upscaling stuff. And so those videos, there's a lot of excitement about 323. And so those videos did pretty well. And so that is my biggest month by far. So that's good stuff. The biggest earners for this year, video-wise, we've got the building the perfect Star Citizen PC. This is kind of my getting everything in one video from the year of the testing I've done. And so that one, they always do well, those ones. The optimization guide, which was actually still from the previous year, has still been chugging along, earning money. And again, the real minimum spec 2023, the video that focuses on lower end PC parts to get yourself in the game at kind of a minimum. That's also done very well. And then, yeah, these two here, both very quickly got 30,000 views and made very decent really money for these videos. The Vulcan in 323 and upscaling in 323. I also made £182.73 from Amazon affiliate links in the video descriptions this year. I also got £104.19 from my Predator mount code. I love these things. Honestly, I can't recommend them highly enough. And so I've got a 5% code, which gives me a little kickback as well. And so anybody looking to mount their sticks, they're amazing. And one very kind person actually managed to convince me to put a PayPal link in the video descriptions and sent me £25. So thank you very much to you. I also did a sponsored video for the Tobii eye tracker, but I don't think I can actually say how much I got for that, but it wasn't a lot. So we have a grand total of £2,474.39 made by this channel in the last year. Now, the bad news. I decided this year, I've not done this before, but I decided to go through my Amazon, eBay, different retailers in the UK, and basically work out how much I spent on CPUs, GPUs, all that sort of stuff. So I've changed my tactics slightly here. I used to buy parts and then try and sell them on and lose as little as much money as possible. But this year I decided actually it would be better to keep everything so that I can compare as many parts as I possibly can. And so I'm currently surrounded by GPUs especially, and I recently picked up all of CIG's new min-spec GPU recommendations. So in total this year, I've spent, drumroll please, £2,443.93 on parts, giving me a grand total of £30 profit. Oh dear. Now, this exercise has made me realise that I do need to properly track my spending. So going forward, I'm going to make sure everything I buy, I'm going to track it on a spreadsheet and make sure I'm fully aware of what I'm spending, because that is a lot more money than I thought I'd spent this year. And interestingly, the next few months are going to be very exciting because we've got the CPUs from AMD coming up, Intel at some point as well. And then also graphics cards should be around September, October, but they are going to be the most expensive things. My fear is that Nvidia, once again, are going to see how much they can charge for the 5080. We'll see how that goes. And I can't actually even face tracking the number of hours I've spent in the game testing. Some of the videos aren't too bad, but sometimes I'm spending a couple of days in the week running around Lawville testing all over the game, basically trying to get as much testing data as we can. I tried to get more and more and more just to make sure the data is quite good. So a lot of time has gone into this as well. We will not try and value my time. That would be too depressing, but I do love all this stuff. And ultimately, this channel is a passion project, and I hope the testing, the comparisons between GPUs and CPUs, all that I do is helpful to the community. I hope that when you're looking to buy new parts, these videos inform you of what you might want. And like I said before, I'm just incredibly grateful, especially to the members, for their support. And thank you to anybody who's done a super chat or thanks or send me money. But also just thank you for watching. This channel should hit 10k subscribers in the next few months, and that is more than I ever imagined. When I first put up the first couple of videos, I thought, oh, this will be fun. I wonder if I could get to 100 subscribers. And so it's gone a lot better than I ever imagined. And we've still got a long way until we get to 100,000 and we get the tattoo of Chris Roberts' face on my foot. Let's hope that kind of doesn't happen, but it's a long way away, so it should be fine. But massive thank you to all of you. Thank you for watching. And if you ever want to support a crazy guy from England who blows all his money on PC parts for Star Citizen and spends all his free time running around in Lawville, all the links are in the description.